Very good morning and welcome to this Tuesday session of Yoga Online. Sit comfortably and lift the sides of the trunk. Roll the shoulders back. Broaden across the chest. Keep the abdomen soft. Hip to the armpit. And as you breathe out, soften the abdomen. Take the arms out to the side. Turn the palms to face forward. Move the lower shoulder blades into the body. Open the chest. Bend the elbows and join the palms together. Give your attention to the breath one more time. By chanting Om 3 times, take a slow, deep breath in. Slowly release your hands, open your eyes, roll the shoulders back. Interlock your fingers in front of you, rotate at the wrist, turn the palms away from you. Breathing in, raise up the arms. A full extension from the hip to the armpit and from the armpit to the wrist. Maintain the thighs active. Lift the shoulders, lift the rib cage, lift the navel, but pin the sitting bones down. Slowly release your hands. Roll the shoulders back once again. Breathing in, move the navel forward, move the chest forward, lift the crown up there. And as you breathe out, move the navel back, move the shoulder blades back, tuck the chin. Continue this action using the breath. Breathing in, move forward and up. Feel the crown of the head lift. And as you breathe out, soften the abdomen. Take the shoulders back and tuck the chin in. One more time, breathing in, move the chest forward. Lift the crown up. And as you breathe out, move the shoulder blades back. Tuck the chin in and feel the rounding of the back. Come to a neutral position, roll the shoulders back. Change the bind of your interlock, rotate at the wrist, turn the palms away from you. Breathe in and raise up the arms. Lift the armpits, lift the wrists. Back, draw the elbows towards you, lift the chest. Take your right hand behind you in line with the spine, take your left hand over the right. Breathing in, lift the sides of the trunk. And as you breathe out, soften the abdomen, move the shoulder blades and move the chin. Posture for a few moments, focusing on just the inhalation and the exhalation. Change sides. Take your left hand behind you. Take your right hand over the left knee. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, move the shoulder blades, move the navel, and move the chin. Release. Interlock your fingers in front of you once again. Rotate at the wrist. Turn the palms away from you. Breathe in and raise up the arms. A full extension of the sides of the trunk. Keep the trunk extended, soften the abdomen. Straighten both your legs. Maintain the extension of the trunk and the extension from your hip to the heel. Move your toes towards you and lift the trunk. Slowly release. Hold your legs in and come to stand. Stand with the feet hip width apart. Roll the shoulders back, draw your elbows together. Breathing in, lift the navel, lift the sternum and lift the crown of the head. The extension of the trunk and the openness of the chest. And as you breathe out, hinge at the hips, fold forward. We're not going down, we're going forward. Lengthen the armpits away from the hips. Feel the spine extend horizontally. Breathe in to come up. Roll the shoulders back. Chest. Feel the extension from the pubic area to the navel to the sternum, and the sternum to the shoulder area. Breathe in and lift, and as you breathe out, maintain that extension from the hip to the armpit. And move the spine horizontally. Push your thighs back. Breathe in to come up. Roll the shoulders back. And step your feet apart. Step your feet apart as wide as you can. Ideally, your ankles should be below the wrist. Roll the shoulders back. To the hips and fold forward. Lengthen the armpits away from the hips. Push your thighs back. And feel the horizontal extension of the spine. Reach your fingertips onto the floor. Push your thighs back. Walk your hands slightly forward and move the armpits away from the hips. Move the hips away from the armpits. Feel the backs of the legs opening. Feel the backs of the knees opening. Bring your attention to your feet. Both sides of the feet pressing down evenly. Push the thighs back. There's an extension in the trunk. Release the head. Release the crown of the head. Maintain the extension of the trunk. Breathing in, raise up the head. And as you breathe out, release the chin to the chest. Breathing out, release the chin to the chest. If you can, release your palms to the floor. Push your thighs back and lengthen the armpits away from the hips. Feel the extension of the sides of the trunk. The spine is lengthened horizontally. The thighs move back. The feet press down. Lift the hips away from the floor. Move the armpits away from the hips. Feel the opening of the backs of the legs. Come onto your fingertips once again. Toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. Walk the shoulders back. Breathing in, lift the navel, lift the sternum, move the shoulder blades into the body. Feel the openness of the chest and the extension of the sides of the chest. Interlock your fingers, rotate at the wrist, turn the palms away from you. Breathe in and raise up the arm. A full extension of the sides of the trunk, the back body and the front body. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, maintain the extension of the trunk, soften the abdomen and twist to the right. Keep your feet firm, move the navel, move the shoulder blades and move the armpits. Engage your feet, press your feet down, lift the hips, armpits, lift the wrist. And as you breathe out, move the navel, move the shoulder blades, and look to the left. Keep the upper arms in line with the ear. Come back to center. A full stretch up. Breathe out and release your hands. Change the bind of the interlock. Rotate at the wrist, turn the palms away from you. Breathe in and raise up the arms. Maintain the extension of the sides of the trunk. Breathe in. You can take your feet slightly further apart, slightly wider than the hip. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, gently side stretch over to the right. Now press the left foot down. From the hip to the armpit on the left side, extend. From the armpit to the wrist, extend. And extend your palms away. Breathe in to come up. Full extension. Breathe out and over to the left. Breathe in to come up. Release your hands. Change the bind of your interlock once again. Rotate at the wrist. Turn the palms away from you. Breathing in, extend the trunk first. And as you breathe out, gently twist over to the right. Turn the navel to face forward. Turn the sternum to face forward. Extend your palms away. Don't hold the breath. Take softer, shorter breaths. Breathe in to come up. And over to the left. Up. Release your hands. Roll the shoulders back. Maintain the extension of the trunk. You're now going to breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're going to turn the trunk to the right once again, but you're going to use the elbows and the arm for momentum. Place the left hand on the right shoulder and take your right hand behind you, just touching the left hip. You're going to breathe in and move the elbow up as you gently twist and extend the spine. Lift the crown of the head, lift the chest. You're going to breathe out, release the arms, extend the arms out, and with a swinging action, release the left hand behind you, your right hand over the left shoulder. Breathe in and lift the elbow. Then you're going to release, extend the arms, and change sides. A full extension. And as you breathe in, bend the elbows and lift the trunk. Breathe out to release and breathe in to the left. Out to release, extend the arms, breathe in to the right. Breathe out to release and to the left. There's a lift in the crown of the head. Continue this action using the breath. Breathing in to lift. Lift the crown of the head. Breathe out to release. Change sides to the left. Lift the chest. Lift the crown of the head. Breathe out and release. One more time to the right. Breathe in. Lift the elbow as you twist. Breathe out and release. And one more time to the left. Breathe in to lift. Breathe out and release. This is good for the shoulders and the spine. Roll the shoulders back. Take the arms out to the side. Turn the palms to face up. Bend the elbows. Draw the elbows towards you. Breathe in and lift. Breathe out and release. Lift. Hold. Extend the armpits. Lift the elbows. Breathe out and release. Draw the elbows towards the sides of the trunk. One more time. Breathe in to lift. And release. Release your hands onto the hips. Roll the shoulders back. Draw the elbows towards each other. Lift the navel. Lift the sternum. And lift the crown of the head. Maintaining the extension of the trunk. Hinge at the hips and fold forward. Fold forward. And take your left hand over the right thigh and take your right hand behind you and twist. Twist to look to the right. And change sides. Take your right hand over the left thigh and twist the trunk. Lift the shoulders, soften the abdomen. Release one more time to the right. Lift, twist, and roll the shoulder back. Breathe in to come up. Interlock your fingers one more time, rotate at the wrist, turn the palms away from you. Breathe in and raise up the arms. Engage your feet, your thighs back, lift the armpit, stretch the sides of the tongue. And as you breathe out, a side stretch to the right once more. Breathe in, come up. A full extension. And as you breathe out, side stretch to the left. Shoulders back. Breathing in, raise up both arms and release your right hand onto the right thigh. Keep the left side extended. Breathe in. As you breathe out, extend over to the left. In this extension, turn the navel and sternum to face forward. Breathe in to come up and release. Change sides, a full extension on the right side. And as you breathe out, slide the left hand down the left thigh as you stretch across. Up and release. Roll the shoulder back. Breathing in, raise up the arms, a full extension of the arms. Press your feet down, push your thighs back, lift the hips, lift the armpits, and lift the wrist. Maintaining this extension of the trunk, step your feet apart, lift the hips. Release your hands up to your hips, roll the shoulders back, and look up. Lift the navel, lift the sternum, draw the elbows together, feel the openness of the chest. The shoulders back, draw the elbows towards the sides of the tongue, keep the chest open. Move the lower shoulder blade into the body. Turn that leg out, place your right hand onto the right thigh, and as you breathe out, side stretch over to the back. And lengthen the spine horizontally away from the hips, and take up the left arm. Turn the trunk to face forward, and keep lengthening the armpits away from the hips. Lengthen the wrists away from each other. Up. Change your sides. Take your left leg out to the side. Turn the hip and trunk to face forward. Raise up the left arm, release it onto your thigh. Raise up the right arm, extend the sides of the trunk. Release. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, slide down. Slide down over to the left. Turn the navel and sternum to face forward. Keep extending the armpits away from the hips. And now raise up the right arm. Extend the wrists away from each other. Turn the navel to face forward. Turn the sternum to face forward. And lengthen the crown of the head away from the hips. Breathe up. Turn your feet to face forward. Roll the shoulders back. Breathe in and lift. And as you breathe out, hinge at the hips, fold forward. We're not going down. Release your fingertips onto the mat. And lengthen the armpits away from the hips. Lengthen the hips away from the armpits. Breathe in, raise up the head. And as you breathe out, draw the chin to the chest and feel the length of the cervical spine. Forward. Place your hands on your hips. Breathe in to come up. Toe heel, walk your feet together. And come to sit. On your heels, lift the sides of the trunk. Take your right hand behind you. Take your left hand over the right thigh. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, move the navel, move the shoulder blades, and move the chin. Focus on the breath. Keep the abdomen soft. Slowly release. Change sides. Take your left hand behind you. Take your right hand over the left thigh. Breathe in. As you breathe out, move the navel, move the shoulder blade, and move the chin. Slowly release. Place both your palms on your thighs. Draw your palms in towards the hip. Draw the elbows in towards the sides of the trunk. Lift the navel, lift the chest, and look up. As you breathe out, draw the chin to the chest. Feel the length of the cervical spine and the softness of the abdomen. The abdomen is soft, the chest is open, and there's a softness in the face. And come to lie flat on your back. Take your arms out to the side to form a chin. And drop both knees stacked to the left. Soften the abdomen. Don't hold the breath. Rather take slower, softer breaths. As you breathe out, move the navel. Knees and change sides. Look to the left. Lower both knees stacked. Abdominal area soft. Pin the shoulders down and move your knees closer to each other. Up your knees, keep your feet flat on the floor. With both hands, draw both your knees towards the chest. Feel the length of the lumbar spine, soften the abdomen, release the navel to the floor. Your ears away from the shoulders, feel the length of the cervical spine, and release. Each time you breathe out, roll the thighs closer in towards the abdomen. Gently rock from side to side to massage the lumbar area. Center. Release your feet. Straighten your right leg. Straighten your left leg. Roll the upper arms away from you and release completely to the mat. Spine has become soft, at the same time free of any tension. Softness in the abdomen and an openness in the chest. Place both your hands on the abdomen. Raise up your knees one by one, keeping your feet flat to the floor. Raise up the right arm all the way past the right ear. Roll over onto your right hand side. Best to come to sit. Sit comfortably. Lift the navel away from the floor. Breathe out, release the chin to the chest and feel the length of the cervical spine. There's a softness in the abdomen and openness in the chest. And draw the chin to the chest. Turn your palms together. Take a slow, deep breath in. out, release your hands. Take a new meat.